Hi, I have in front of me here the Humax Freesat Plus HDR-1000S receiver. Basically, the key difference between this Freesat Plus receiver and the previous Humax versions of this box is we've added on a new feature now called Free Time. So this allows access to certain television channels via the internet, programs that have been broadcast in the last 7 days. Now, I'm going to go into the specifics of that later in the video, the restrictions, etc. that are on it. But basically, to cover the main great features about Freesat boxes are, it's like an equivalent of a Sky Plus box for free TV. So basically, there's no card slot, it's just purely for free services. And what it allows you to do is, for instance, you can record 2 different satellite channels at the one time. It offers you 7-day EPG in terms of all the satellite channels. It offers automatic channel updating, and also it offers a service of Serious Link. So if you like a particular channel, you can hit Serious Link and record it every week for you. The overall recording capacity of 1 terabyte on it is very, very impressive. And it's able to offer, we'll say, over 250 hours of high definition recording, and almost double that if you're using standard definition recording. So let's just look at what comes with this box. So it comes in this presentation box here. We have an Ethernet cable, which I'll cover at a later point, but that's for obviously accessing internet services. A HDMI lead. We have a user manual, a remote control, and a set of AA battery or AAA batteries, and power lead here. Now, if we look at the box itself, it's a very sleek design, and if we just rotate the box around and look at the back of the box, we'll see the key input features and outputs here. So basically, we have 2 satellite inputs here, 1 and 2, and this is what allows it to record 2 different channels at the one time. In terms of outputs then, if we look here, there's an RCA output on top and a SCART output on the bottom. And this is generally used with older televisions where you can just connect directly with a SCART or an RCA lead. If we have a more modern television with a HDMI input, we'd obviously use this HDMI output here to connect with a HDMI lead, which gives us the channels in full HD. And then there's a digital optical output here as well. Now, the Ethernet port is here, and obviously we use the cable that I showed earlier to connect here and to connect the box onto the internet, and I'm going to cover that in a few moments now again. And then there's a USB port here, which you can use for doing, we'll say, firmware or software updates onto the box, or we'll say for accessing a relatively limited media player that comes with this box. And finally, there's just a power input here. So discussing the topic of free time itself, this is quite a good development. Now, again, it's been developed specifically for the UK market by ITV, BBC, Channel 4 and Channel 5. So what they're trying to do is allow people to access television programs from the last 7 days, which they're storing on a server on the internet via this box here as well. Now, the problem we face here in Ireland is that we will not automatically have access to that. They can use a system called geo-blocking to regulate who can and cannot access there. So, you know, what restrictions are in place may change over a period of time, so I won't be too specific on that. But what I can say on it is, if you want to find out more about the topic of geo-blocking, etc., maybe Google it on the internet there, and you can find out the full ramifications of it. So that's it anyway, an overview of the Humax Freesat Plus HDR-1000S receiver with a 1 terabyte hard drive.